Hello everyone and welcome back to Rapunzel's Tangled the Series Adventure. And today we are doing episode 6 of season 2, Freebird, that I'm pretty sure has nothing to do with the Lynyrd Skynyrd song.
No.
Well, it was my least favorite episode of the season upon watching it the first time, so we'll see how that goes.
Alright, so start before the title sequence pops up in 3, 2, 1, go.
Yep, wind in your hair and the fire in your heart, burning
Speaking
bright
of
and
songs,
clear.
Pedro, is there actually one involved in these?
Sorry, what? Two?
Speaking of songs, is there one involved?
Oh,
in
right. Stick around to the end, everybody, and because I have a nice little surprise for you at the end. This is actually one of my favorite season 2 episodes.
Dandelions.
Which look like forks in the wind.
Huh. So I guess every other episode Rapunzel is going to switch outfits in this season.
Merchandising,
I guess...
Jova. Even if it didn't work,
Yeah.
we still wanted to have
Got
it.
Yes.
Namaste. Thanks, Shorty.
See, it was a bathroom break. Besides, it's only a still background.
Shh. Only a model.
Oh, this girl could get quite along well with Season 2 Sokka.
Zing.
A senzu bean?
Why?
Schadenfreude.
Moving on.
It's always going to be something on this journey.
It takes real talent to scream like that.
Yeah, Lance has some lungs.
It's either in the name.
Who voices him?
James Monroe, aka Aladdin from Broadway.
No. He's Genie in the Broadway show.
Oh yeah, you're right. The genie from Aladdin, Broadway's Aladdin. Sorry.
Oh no.
Tonight, Saturday's Lamb Night, I guess. Man, am I right?
Should we just leave him to it? Like,
Yeah, that's what we're gonna do actually.
Yeah, let's just concentrate on other things.
Shorty.
Well, fine.
Yeah, fuck you.
That's not gonna be.
Will that be sufficient?
Oh, come on, Dweb. So what's the worst that can happen to Shorty?
Many things.
What if I actually would be more worried for Pascal? These are the most trees of all time.
yay, flower crowns.
Says
Okay.
me.
Honestly, what even is supposedly our timetable anyway?
Speaking of
If we don't get to the end of the path within a week, we'll blow up or something.
To Cass's credit, if they go further way too much, they might get lost. So I can understand why she's worried about going too further.
Oh, that's
Funny.
fine, yeah, but the whole timetable thing doesn't really make sense.
Yeah.
No.
Okay, maybe we shouldn't just judge them at first sight.
From what rejected angle of Wonderland have you gone from?
I know, I was thinking Wonderland as well.
Yeah.
How do you know who Cassandra is? They're just way too into Alice in Wonderland.
There you go, Shiro. A whole, like, would that teapot be big enough for you?
I think it's too
See?
fancy and less practical.
Well, Shiro, you're the expert. What do you think of this teapot?
It seems like it would be awkward to hold. It's funny, I saw weird teapots the other day that actually do seem more practical.
It's not practical enough. 3 out of 5 stars.
I actually do prefer practicality of things.
I mean, yeah.
Even Rapunzel knows maybe this might be just a little iffy. Granted, these people literally call themselves mother and father, so what's
So
up
there
with
you go.
that?
Shiro. Tea that turns you into a bird.
Wow,
Funniest
she
thing
said
I've
it
ever
all.
seen.
She said it.
Okay,
She said
so
it goodbye to the big
I've actually talked to Theo about this when I showed him this episode first time. This reminds me of Sword in the Stone, actually. In fact, notice the design of Cass Bird and Rat Bird. You'll notice that if you're as familiar with Sword in the Stone as I am, you'll see that the design of the birds is very similar to the way Arthur looks as a bird. So I'm genuinely convinced this is an intentional callback, considering how many Disney callbacks there are in this show. And yeah, those eggs are the antidote.
You'll be stuck.
It's more like they will lose their intelligence and consciousness.
Yep.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. And yeah, the character designer did a great job with their bird forms, especially Rapunzel.
Mm-hmm.
Robertsel, now's not the time.
So,
So what
Yeah,
you're saying is that this is for the birds.
Yeah.
Rapunzel, you can fly by your hair. You do not need this.
Yeah, I'm with Cass on this one. This is not weird. This is full-blown wacko.
Implying you'd want this chance again.
Well, Tobias from Animorphs would certainly have some things to say about that.
So speaking
Yeah.
of which, instead, with who are mother and father voiced by?
All right. While Dwebs checks that, let me just mention quickly. This is actually one of my favorite songs in the show.
All right.
Once again by Alan Menken mistaken. The View from Up Here.
It's a fine song.
Mother is voiced by Kathy Najimy, and the father is voiced by Christian Ball.
I
And
might
yeah,
have heard these.
Captain Nimche does sound a bit familiar. Can't say I've heard of Kristen Borle.
Yes, Pedro.
And yeah, like in True Alan Man Confession, great storytelling via the lyrics, like which basically tells you what is Rapunzel's mindset right now, where she's starting to get genuinely afraid of the burdens that she has to face, and she just wants some kind of escape, and this is why she's really wanted to take a hike.
But I want to. No, don't do that. You'll suffocate.
And now Mandy Moore and Etta Espinosa are great at harmonizing, as you'll see in a moment.
Oh, hey! A little cameo from The Spirit.
No.
The original
DreamWorks is
movie! The original movie,
DreamWorks-
not the series.
DreamWorks is
Still
gonna
no.
sue. DreamWorks is gonna
Still-
sue.
Still no.
Okay, Dwibs, I know you don't like that one, but no, it's leagues ahead of a series.
Well, no shit. That's not really something worth being proud of. I'll say
The
that.
point is, the original Spirit movie was fine. Not amazing, but fine.
Meanwhile,
Well, guys, if you don't get out of your life, maybe you should join Adult Swim and be extras in the next movie of Metalocalypse.
yeah. And while we're at it, where did Shorty and Pascal go?
You know, this
Fine.
really is Alice in Wonderland, right down to falling down a rabbit hole.
Yeah, it's interesting how this episode homages both Alice in Wonderland and Sword in the Stone. Interesting combo of references.
I don't want to see what Shorty as a bird would look like.
Yeah, we might want to go back and take those eggs.
Yeah, you better hurry up, or else you'll be in the mindset of birds forever and ever.
You'll start eating worms.
But hey, no harm, no foul, right? Oh.
I don't know. Those bars look pretty
Wait.
wide.
You mean to tell me that the incredibly suspicious-looking and kooky people who offer things to strangers turned out to be evil?
I guess there's a lesson to learn in there somewhere.
Yep. It's kind of like, in fact, now that I think about it, this is kind of a reference to another fairy tale, Hansel and Gretel. Kind of. So there you go. That's what they do.
Turn people into birds.
It's like
Collect them.
Brainiac. Instead with CDs, is with people.
No.
All right, I really like this conversation between the two. Yeah.
Yeah, you just been kind of fucking around.
Speak of the devil.
Shit.
Oh.
Funniest
once
shit I've
again,
ever seen.
and once again, I love their bird character designs. They did a great job.
Yeah.
with
It's basically like Will Smith in Spies in Disguise.
That movie was way better than it had any right to be.
Yes, that's
Hold on.
the idea.
that.
Listen, no one else is coming up with ideas.
Yeah. Lance should be like, hey, I didn't hear you coming up with anything.
Yes,
He's
Red, I
trying.
too have seen
Pirates of the Caribbean
at World
3.
End.
Or Final Fantasy IX. Remember, in Final Fantasy IX, they did this too. So,
Maybe not. See, even the showing off at a point.
payoff. See?
Amazing.
Okay, let's get out now.
Guys. What is the meaning of this?
Jesus.
Oh shit. And now, here's Mama Bird.
Why?
Oh shit. And they really want a Madam Min type sequence.
That's supposed to be a hawk.
Hmm.
Ooh.
Ooh. That's like the bird equivalent of pulling two hairs out, isn't it?
Yeah, damn.
The hell does that even mean?
Gutter snipe. What does that even mean?
Not the face.
Wow, those are some very strong eggs.
You'd be surprised. Sometimes, like it varies. Like sometimes eggs can be.
Alright, let's start with Eugene.
There we go.
Much better. That said, will these people still be birds mentally, though, since I'm pretty sure they've gone past the hour?
It's magic, you don't have to explain
Well, I might
it.
as well free them still. I mean, oh, never mind. It still works. There you go.
Oh, I guess they will be fine even after the time limit's gone about.
It's just that you need the eggs. No,
Huh.
well, okay. To be fair, father and mother specifically said that you will stop having the need to go
Desiring
back,
to do it.
desire to do it. They never said that there's a time limit on the eggs working. To be fair, so.
Yeah.
They said, though, that she'll be a bird forever, though. Then again, they were probably lying about that bit.
I mean,
Well, because they were going to tie them to a tree and leave them there forever.
Yeah, I'm not exactly going to take what they say at face value, considering they're evil.
Yeah, owls are birds of prey, after all.
There you go. Well, there you go. For Cat's got to give a high five with Howl, so that's something at least. Only one egg left,
Really?
and yep.
Yep, I'm pretty sure they'll keep Rapunzel, the main character, as a bird for the rest of the series.
Buy Bird Rapunzel today for $19.99.
Yep, she'll totally stay a bird, and that whole wedding between her and
Hold on,
Eugene at the end of the series.
It still leads to a great payoff. That's all. Give me a moment. So how are we gonna get out of it? Oh, and that's
Jesus.
That's traumatizing. Isn't
Actually, I wonder if that's foreshadowing for something.
that too.
Possibly.
But hold on. And now Cass is out for blood.
I think.
How do you even produce them?
I wonder.
It was made anyway. What?
Nah, your tea is shit, so good. Sorry, sure, but this tea we will not allow more production.
Okay, so
Hey, I ain't drinking that.
so apparently they were tied to the
teapot
teapot set.
I don't wish I was a bird.
You know, just mentioning when Sauron actually connected.
Hold on, Theo. I love this. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Shorty saves the day.
That
Why is he a peacock?
and how is he able to lay an egg when
Everyone
he's a
else is all
male?
these tiny little birds. Why is he like that?
Shorty came here before all of us.
Oh my god.
Wait,
Keep it that way.
was he where they were getting all the eggs from?
My interpretation, Jove, is that the birds that when you turn into a bird by that tea, you lay those eggs.
So then why didn't the guy just tell her that that's how you get it? Probably would have saved.
Because Jova, that wouldn't really be helpful to their plan, now would it?
I
Obviously,
mean,
tell them that.
Like they're devious, Jova.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Joe, but they're the villains. They kind of tend to lie.
Well, that's the thing, though. Like, not telling her that is what led to her smashing the teapot, and now they're dead because of it.
Well,
And that's a good thing.
I never said that they were smart villains.
Again, when Sora connected these life force to the ring, he made sure that that thing was near indestructible.
I know. So like,
guys,
I'm curious. Were those two like immortal, like because they tied the life essence to the teapot or something?
Yeah, they're probably doing the whole mystical fairy tale thing. They're probably doing that. But let me do my best, Shorty. So, guys, I saved the day.
Hooray!
I guess I'll be apologizing for all those times you made fun of me.
No.
I'll just quote Life on Mars and say, sometimes the criminal mind indulges in practices called pretending and lying.
So, Shuri, was this really the episode you were talking about?
I think so. I don't remember any other bird ones.
Okay, so what do you think of the episode now?
It's a lot better than I remember it, because I just didn't get the point initially.
I guess.
So,
I mean,
it was a lot more fun this time around. So
it's more so about Cassandra and Rapunzel having a hard heart about trying to get to a common ground about the things, specifically Rapunzel's refusal to take the journey seriously.
Yeah. Also, the bit designs for each character are very cool.
Oh yeah, that was a lot of fun. Like I said, Shorty as a peacock saving the day. No, I'm sorry, I can't. For the life of me, dislike an episode that has that payoff. That payoff is just great and hilarious.
It was a fine payoff, I guess. A bit random, but I guess if it works.
That was the point. That was the point. Like Shorty's all about the random humor. So
considering the magic of the user was inherently to stuff like Wonderland being random, I guess it's part of the course.
So guys, time for a Shorty appreciation moment.
No, he screwed up way too much. I mean, I will say this.
I'm pretty sure he doesn't even care about compliments.
Pretty much. My take on Shorty is this. I like him for the most part. I do think sometimes his jokes outstay their welcome a bit. But as long as he stays, within the good enough metric, I am fine with him.
All right, everybody. Like I said, there's one particularly interesting thing about this episode, which is when the soundtrack CD for Season 2 was released, this song has an extra 30 seconds on it, with extra verses and everything. So as a little bonus, so we can, cover this, let's take a listen to it, and Tay will be linking it in the description because there's an official upload of it. Here's the soundtrack extended version of The View from Up Here. Let's compare. You guys ready?
Okay, let me just get
Also,
on.
don't read the comments if you haven't seen the entire show. I've just been nosying, and yeah, just don't read them.
All right.
I'm ready.
I'm ready as well.
Okay.
All right, give us the countdown.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, click.
The bird song.
Mm-hmm.
I've already made the for the birds joke, so.
All it took for me was to become a bird, and it all became clear.
Well, hey, on the plus side, Rapunzel learned from this, and she really did put her life on the line for Cassandra. A sacrifice that will no doubt expand their friendship to great leagues, to infinity and beyond.
So you say Buzz Lightyear's going to show up at some point.
Yeah, the song is pretty good. I think my favorite of season 2 was still Next Stop Anywhere, but no, this one's pretty nice as well.
Well, it's in season 2 that Alan Menken got his Emmy, which made him one of the GOATs. And by GOAT, I mean GOUT, not...
I thought he already had an Emmy from something else at this point, but kudos either way.
No. It was for this. It was for a specific song later this season where he won an Emmy, which was the final award that was missing for him to become a GOAT. There you go. This is the part. Yeah. Again, Mandy Moore and Edwin Espinosa are fantastic.
Yeah.
So,
It's a common thing for TV episodes or whatnot to have abridged versions of songs and the full versions to be on the CD.
It makes me wonder if the sequence was originally going to be longer, and they went as far as recording the full song, but then for whatever reason they had to shorten the scene. It does make me wonder, because this feels like it's the same take, so this is probably just the original recording. So they apparently originally intended for the song to be this long, so I have to wonder, maybe they got to a point where they had to cut something, so they decided we'll shorten this song.
It could literally be anything. It could have been that the scene from the episode is the original version and they just decided to extend this take to make it more thematic, or they had the lyrics on hand but just recorded the episode version first for it. Like maybe there wasn't enough time in the episode to fit the whole song. Again, there are a multitude of things that could have happened to get us to this turn of circumstance.
Mm-hmm.
All right, everybody. Tune in for the next episode, I guess.
Vigor the Visionary, where we actually see one of the things that we saw in the credits of the original movie, believe it or not. See ya.
See ya.
See ya.
See ya.
Ta-ta.